Alright YouTube, so it's me, Random Ross, and you know what this is when I sit on the edge of my bed? It is another random review. This one is, basically this is a hat trick because this is like the third video I've done in a row that's a review. So, excuse me. So today my three reviews that I've done have evolved from comedy horror to horror, because today I am reviewing Sinister 2. Now I saw the first one back in 2012 and it was jumpy, and I was dreading the next jump scare. I always thought, will they do a sequel? And well, they have. It doesn't feature the return of Ethan Hawke, because if you've seen the first one, spoiler alert, he gets killed. But it does have the return of Deputy So-and-so, but he's not a cop anymore. Basically what he's done, since the first one is he's like gone to the houses where the murders of families have happened and there's missing children, and he's been burning down the houses, so no other family will move into them. And just as he's about to torch one house, he notices that a woman and her two kids are living in it, hiding from their violent father of the family. Anyway, the so-and-so, he develops a friendship, a trust between the mother and the father's fighting for custody of the kids, and he was either that or his wife comes back to him. Also in it we get to see some of the kids, the spirits of like the kids who Bagul took, and they like make one of the two boys watch all the like snuff films. That's what I'll call them, snuff films that they did where they kill their family, and it would always have Bagul lurking not far behind. Some of the kills in the films were creative, like the medieval torture method with the rats in the bucket and the heat, and electrocutions and stuff, and the alligators. That was the only bit that made me jump in that snuff film. An alligator like getting one of the family. That's a spoiler alert there, sorry. But yeah, I was watching it and it wasn't as scary or as jumpy as the first. Probably it's because this time you see what's coming. It's like Insidious. Insidious 1, I kept getting jumped by it. Chapter 2 wasn't as jumpy, I just didn't get jumped by it. And Chapter 3, pretty much the same, but I like the storyline through those three. Sinister 2, on the other hand, it wasn't as jumpy or as scary. And then it turns out that the films were never meant for the little brother. It was meant for the older brother, who was, how can I put it, an evil little shit. Obviously took after the father. He was a violent little shit, and you know what? I was just hoping that him and the father in it would die. And then, the father leaves the woman and the kids no choice but to come back to them, or they'll be seeing their mother through thin glass. So she goes back, and she obviously didn't like it. But so-and-so tries to warn them that they're in danger, but the father doesn't listen and stuff. He was a violent arsehole. I'm glad those two killed the father and the son. So yeah, it turns out that someone's trying to make the same kind of film, only killing them in his unique way, which was crucifying them and burning them. But of course, this time, so-and-so was at the rescue, and he saved the mother and the son. Didn't save the father though, because he already got burnt up and killed, which I was satisfied to see. I just wanted that evil little shit to die. Anyway, it turns into like a found footage film done on a Super 8 camera. And then, of course, so-and-so then breaks the Super 8 and the kid thinks he's fucked, which he is. and because the camera's broken, and he's hoping to God that there's another one in the trunk, but they're just, well, spoiler alert, there isn't. And of course, that pisses off Bagul big time. Bagul gets more screen time in this one this time. It's like the first one, we only saw a glimpse of his sinister look. Probably that's why it's called Sinister. We saw a glimpse of his sinister look. We never really, saw much of him until like the very end. But this one, we see him like, more screen time and more creepy looking. I mean, I don't find him creepy looking. I think of him like the Slender Man, because he wears a black suit. He doesn't really have much of a face, and he takes the souls of children. So a little bit like Slender Man there. But yes, Sinister 2. So yeah, the boy, because Bagul's pissed off, he takes the boy and turns him into ash, dust. Then the house burns. And I just watched it and I was thinking, when so-and-so went back to the motel to get a few things and he found that recorder. Oh yeah, halfway through the film there's like a recorder of Norwegian kid saying that they killed their family and Bagul stuff, blah blah blah. That's like halfway through the film when he finds some evidence at a university. But yeah, that recorder thing comes back. He was in his motel room. Then next thing, just like the end of the first one, bah! We get a jump scare from Bagul, and then it ends. Just abruptly ends like that. So Sinister 2, was it good? Yeah. Was it better than the first one? No. Was it scarier than the first one? No. But I did find it watchable. So that was something. And yeah. Will there be a Sinister 3? The answer to that is I don't know. I've not looked into that yet. But it won't surprise me if they made a third one, because it's like, that's the thing with horror. They always there's like only like 10% that don't get made into sequels. Don't get sequels or prequels or whatever. But Sinister 3, I'm thinking there might be a third one. I don't know what they're going to be doing on it this time. Obviously, they changed it slightly to so it's not as predictable like in the last Sinister film. They go on in a different direction and give it a different way. It's not like the father Ethan Hawke looking at all the films. It's like the younger brother and stuff, and the mother doesn't even know and stuff. But yeah, Sinister 2, if you're a fan of the first film and you like stuff like that, I'd recommend it. But if you're not really a big fan of sequels and you didn't really like the first one, I wouldn't recommend it. So yeah, Sinister 2. Let me know what you think of the film in the comments below. If you also subscribe if you want to see more from me. And yeah, also there's a link to my Facebook page in the description below. So be sure to click on that and like. If you want to like this video, please give it a like. If you want to share, please share. And subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you after this one. So till next time, goodbye friends. Follow me on Facebook.